everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Dawn and I went to Aldi. I went to Aldi for the first time. Being Canadian, we don't have Aldi, so this is not something that I've ever experienced before. So I was anxious to get in there and see what the fuss was all about. And for my Canadian viewers, if you don't know what Aldi is, it's kind of a discount grocery store. So think of like a No Frills or a Freshco here. Only I think they have a little bit more of their own branded merchandise or their brands that they carry than they do regular branded merchandise. Whereas I think No Frills, although we have No Name and Freshco has our compliments, there is more name brand products in those stores. Okay, but they're comparable in terms of price to those two stores. But the special thing about Aldi is that they have these center aisles. So it's usually like one or two aisles that carry all of these house goods, toys, even some clothing. And it's really neat stuff, some decor, and they are on for really great prices. So that was interesting to me. I really enjoyed those aisles, and I'm definitely going to show you what I saw in those aisles. But I was thinking that if you were really trying to stick to a budget, and so that's why you decided to go to Aldi, it might be really easy to kind of bust that budget by going into those center aisles. Because I can see you picking up a few things that you did not intend to pick up. So I would suggest if you're going to Aldi and you really want to save money and you're on a tight budget for groceries, maybe stay away from those center aisles unless you know there's absolutely something that you have to have in those aisles. So let's get into the video. I'm going to take you into the store and I'm going to show you what I saw. So here I am in those center aisles and I came upon this electric griddle. I really liked the bamboo finishing around it. I thought that added a nice pretty touch to it, and it was on sale for $40. They also had this porcelain serving bowl. It did not come with the oil and vinegar bottle, so don't let that confuse you. But that was on for $25 for that. They also had this glass canister set. They suggested it was for coffee and sugar. It could be for anything. That was $10. This was also $10, the oil and vinegar set. And they had this cast iron dessert set for $2. That was also on clearance. I really liked this Crofton 16-piece plastic food storage set. It was on sale for $7.99. I mean, I don't think you can beat that price for that many pieces. They also had some small appliances like this digital air fryer. I loved the gold handle on this. Would be really nice to even just keep out on your counter. And that was $79.99 for that. I thought this apothecary glass jar set was really nice. You could use it for bath salts, cotton balls, Q-tips for $30. They also had this 4-drawer storage tower. I thought it was actually really pretty for a storage tower. I liked the white wood and I liked the gray drawers, and that was on for $39.99. They had this tripod lamp. I thought this was really pretty. I thought the legs looked really unique, would look really nice in your living room. And they had these little box signs. The great thing about these little box signs is that they are reversible. So you could use it on one side one day, and if you felt like flipping it around and having a different saying or a different picture the next day, you could. These were really great, and they were on sale for $3.79. I loved this laundry storage system. It came with 8 different containers and the labels for $19.99. They also had this ceramic tea canister, which I thought was pretty. And along with the ceramic tea canister, they also had a sugar canister, and the printing on the front matched, and you could get them both for $6.99. They had this bamboo steamer set that I thought was really nice. That was on sale for $10. And they also had this kitchen knife assortment. These looked like great knives to me, and they were a really good price at $15 for the 3 knives. They also had this 6-cup rice cooker. I really like some of the finishing on the front of their small appliances. It's almost nice enough to keep out on your counter. That was $17, and for $12.99, they had those French press. They had this tray that I thought was really pretty with the wire around the side, and that was on for $3.99. You can't beat a price like that. They also had these sets of wooden spatulas and spoons that I thought were pretty nice, and they were on for $4.99. They also had this juicer that came with the storage jar. That would be really neat if you wanted to make some fresh pressed orange juice or anything like that. And that was on sale for $2.99. They also had this toaster, the 2-slice toaster, 7 different browning levels, and it even had a gluten-free function, which I thought was great because gluten-free toast does not toast up the same as regular toast. That was $25. They also had this touchscreen blender. Again, I'm really loving all the gold accents, like on the toaster and also on this blender. I think it just adds an elegant touch to them. They had these little planters. I liked the really simple white jars, would be great for putting on a shelf. And that was $7 for those. And they had these accessories to put on your desk. They obviously had Major Ray Dunn vibes to them. They had a variety of different ones. You could have like a sign, or there were ones that could hold pencils or pens. There were different trays, and they all had different words on them. And I thought they were really pretty for $4.99. They also had this accent bookcase. I really liked the shape of this bookcase. It was very unique. It kind of went out on an angle, the legs. I liked the color. I thought it was actually really, really pretty, and it was $50 on sale. They had a lot of these different candles, like the apricot rosemary, topaz vanilla, lavender Provence, and they also had this neroli and honey. So these are kind of, I'm assuming they're spring scents that are coming in. Those single wick ones were only $2.50. They had the guava and passion fruit, the coconut water. They also had this cactus flower one. And these were all 3-wick candles, which I prefer. They just throw out more scent. Again, these were all of their spring and summer scents coming in, and they were only $4.49. They had these beautiful signs, and they were pretty large in size. Again, I believe they were double-sided. I could be wrong on that, but they did have a couple of different designs. They also had this one for the laundry room, which I really, really liked. I thought that was super pretty. So the home one and the laundry room one, and they were actually on for a pretty good price. They were $10. They also had these handheld fabric steamers. I don't have this particular one, but I do have one and I love it. And it was $20. They had more of these kind of little box signs that I thought were super cute. That one belongs in the bathroom, but then you see if you flip it, you could put it in the kitchen. So I think that's perfect. Whatever kind of mood you're in is, can determine which side of the sign you want to use. They also had this 2-piece divided glass canister set or food storage set. I really like these because you could bring them to work or school. You can microwave them. I like that they're divided. It was $11.99. They also had this giant stemless wine glass gift set. It came with some different accessories. So that would be really cute if you wanted to give it as a little gift or a little Easter gift to someone for $10. And I loved this blanket ladder. I was very tempted to pick this up for myself, but I didn't know where I would put it in my living room, but I did like it. The Sarah boots. So these were kind of a dupe for Uggs, and they were actually on clearance. So I would run out and get those for $9.99. They also had these Sarah zip-up sneaker boots, which I thought were super cute. They came in both black and navy blue. I really liked the little zipper up the side. I liked that kind of wedge. It wasn't a wedge, but it had kind of a wedge look to it. So I thought they were really nice, actually. And I was also tempted to get these, but didn't end up doing so. They also had a lot of these different spring jackets that were coming in. So this really light zip-up jacket, as well as this denim jacket that was kind of waist length. I believe the denim jacket also came in a pink color, which was nice. They were only $19. They also had a lot of these cardigans. All of the cardigans were long. They had them in that rose color, the blue. They had a yellow. They had a nice tan color. And they all came in kind of different fabrics, and they were $17. My husband pointed out this because he thought it was kind of neat. It was for Valentine's Day. It was a cat tunnel. Came in both the purple and the red. But I mean, you could pick this up at any time if you think your cat would like it. It was $11 and it's probably on deeper clearance now. And they had a lot of these kids play centers like this ball pit. And they also had this. I thought this was super cute. The hanging little treehouse tent. It came with some lights that went around on the inside. You could hang it on a porch or a tree. It was on for $11.99, which I thought was a great price for that. They had a lot of these different educational puzzles as well. I thought that these would be great for throwing into an Easter basket. They had dinosaurs, the picture word bingo, the farm one, the mathematics one. These were a really great price. Again, for Easter, I don't think you can go wrong with something like that. And they were only $7.99. I thought these stools were absolutely adorable. Great for a kid's playroom or for a kid's bedroom. I loved the unicorn. They also had a cute little fish and a little puppy. Really adorable. If you didn't like those, they also had these chairs as well. I loved this 5-in-1 activity table. You could use it as a Lego table, eating table, drawing, a water table, a sand table. I think it's great because you can use it for multiple phases of your child's life and for multiple purposes. And it was on sale for $30. I also really liked these Super Mario puzzles. I believe they were 250-piece puzzles. Would be great, again, for throwing into an Easter basket. And they were on sale for $9.99. And they also had the Shark Tooth and Volcano National Geographic sets. This was an area in Aldi where I thought you could have a lot of savings. They carry a lot of these different Millville cereals, which is obviously the Aldi brand of cereal. But as you can see, they have pretty much a dupe for any kids cereal or popular cereal that you could ever think of. So I really think you could save a lot of money in this case. I would be tempted to buy these cereals. Why would you spend $4 on a box of cereal when you could get this Millville brand for $1.99 or $2.79, depending on the cereal? They did have a couple of name brand cereals, but I mainly saw these Millville ones, and they really seemed like a great price to me, great value. They also had a ton of different chips. They were all Clancy's chips. So this is clearly the Aldi brand that they carry. And I really took note of how great the prices were and the different variety of chips that they had. So again, they had a dupe for pretty much any chip you could think of. Cheetos, Doritos, Ruffles, really anything you could think of, but just so much cheaper. And I had a chance to try some of the Clancy's chips when I got home because I did purchase some and I liked them. I thought they were pretty good. Were they as good as name brand chips? Maybe not, but I think if you're on a budget, these are a pretty good substitute for those. They also had some specialty flavored chips like these bacon and cheddar and these fried pickle ranch. Oh, I was so tempted to get these, but I knew I would eat the entire bag, so I fought off the urge. And they also had these jalapeno popper cheesies. So this is kind of like a dupe for the flaming hot Cheetos, if you like those. So again, so many different kinds of chips. These were the Hers brand. Another section that I was really impressed with was the cookie section. They had a lot of their own branded cookies, but they were half the price of the regular name brand of these cookies. And I loved that they had a lot of the Girl Guide dupes. So if you're into Girl Guide cookies, but you don't want to spend $5 or $6, you could get some of these cookies for $1.99 for the package. So I did think you could save money there. I also liked all of these pre-packaged cookies for your kids' lunches. They had the mini chocolate chip, animal crackers, the alphabet cookies, and all for a pretty good price. The dip section was another section that I was impressed by. They had a ton of variety of dips, pretty much any kind of hummus that you could think of. They had that buffalo chicken dip, which looked delicious to me. And I could not get over the prices. So you could get hummus for $2.49. They even had this multi-pack of hummus. They had the single packs of hummus. So if you're a dip person and you're looking for dip at a really great price, I would definitely go to Aldi. The cheese section. I think this was one of my favorite sections. I could not get over the price of cheese. A lot of these blocks of cheese were only $2.99. Some were maybe $3.79, but I don't think I saw anything over $4. That's truly amazing for cheese. They also had a lot of products that were geared towards particular diets. So the keto diet, gluten-free, Organic foods, vegan diet. They had these keto bars that were a fantastic price, only $4.99. I liked the look of these PB&J bites. They were gluten-free. That seemed really interesting to me. And I just couldn't get over the prices. I mean, a lot of times in a regular grocery store, you are spending $7.99, $8.99 on these quote unquote healthier snacks. You pay more for healthier snacks, but not at Aldi. You really can get these snacks for a very decent price. So don't think that, Aldi isn't going to have your diet plan covered because it's a discount grocery store, because it probably does. And you're still going to be able to save yourself some money on your grocery bill. I was really impressed. I loved seeing that. I would definitely go to Aldi to pick up your snacks, healthy or not healthy. You could definitely have savings here. Okay, so this is all I ended up getting from Aldi. Not very many things, but I didn't need a ton of things because I went to Sam's Club. I did grab some of the Colby Jack cubes of cheese. I want to say this was only like $3 for this, so I thought that was a really good price for cheese. Cheese at Aldi is a great price. Like pretty much any kind of cheese you can think about. I saw some for $2.99, $3.99. Really great prices. You're going to not spend a lot of money, save a lot of money at Aldi on cheese. The rice squares. So this is the Millville brand. A lot of the cereals were $1.99, which I thought was a great price for cereal. It was, again, the Millville brand. This one, because it's gluten-free, and it was a slightly bigger box, this was $2.78 for that, which is still a really good price, considering I bought checks at Target and it was like $4 for the box. So I thought that was a good price for the gluten-free cereal. I did get these ciabatta sandwich rolls. My husband wanted these for making sandwiches this week. And these were only $2.95 for those. So I thought that was a pretty good price for those. The Clancy's chips, I grabbed a bunch of these. This was $1.79 for the cheese puffs, which I thought was a pretty good price. And then the ranch Doritos, so it's kind of like the dupe of Cool Ranch Doritos. Those were $2.19. And the regular nacho cheese flavor tortilla chips, again, like Doritos, were $2.19. And then these Big Dippers tortilla chips, they were, let me see, $1.98. So I thought that was a really good price for those. So I decided to grab a bunch of those. I didn't grab a ton of chips at Sam's Club, and they literally were eating the Doritos that I bought at Sam's Club on the way home. So I thought, let's get some more chips, because I have a teenager and he eats all of the chips really, really quickly. So I decided to grab those. And then this is what I was most excited about. I did end up grabbing that laundry storage system. It comes with the labels as well. So it comes with 8 pre-printed labels. I figured that my laundry room needs a little bit more organization. The counter can get kind of messy. And I thought this might look a lot better. So this comes with 2 of the stacking bins, 2 narrow bins, and 1 turntable. Okay, and then also, like I said, the labels. So I think that'll look pretty good in my laundry room. I'm happy with that purchase. And that's it. That's all I got at Aldi. It was $40.29, which still seems like a lot, but that thing was $20, so that makes sense. And yeah, that's it. So thanks again for watching. I hope to see you next time. And please click like and subscribe, as it really helps out my channel. And I will see you on a new day.